Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened yesterday in the NBA playoff day 20. Where yesterday I think that we have a surprise in the first game where the Cavaliers defeated 118 to 94 the Celtics, and they tied the series, and this was a surprise because the Celtics lost. And how they lost? Because they were humiliated in my opinion by the Cavaliers. In the second game I expected that the Dallas Mavericks improved his basketball level according to what happened in the game. What they dominated the game and they defeated 119 to 110 the Thunder, and they tied the series 1-1. So let's talk about a little more about each game. The first game, Celtics 94, Cleveland Cavaliers 118. Where this was a surprise because I didn't expect that the Boston Celtics lost this game, and the way they lost this game because the Cavaliers were dominating the game and they defined the game in the third quarter, and the fourth quarter it wasn't necessary to play because the game was defined and both teams put to play the bench player. The Boston Celtics started better the game where they around 14-4 or 12-2. But after that, the Cavaliers improved basketball level. They adjusted this game. They closed better the quarter and they won it 30 to 24. To be honest, it was a surprise for me because I didn't expect that the Cavaliers play a tremendous basketball level. In the second quarter, the Celtics adjusted basketball level. They play better and they won the quarter by 30 to 26. They reduced the gap and they tied the game, and the game was tied 54 to 54. But the second half was another topic where the Cavaliers outplay and outscore the Celtics, and they won the game, especially in the third quarter where they outscore 36 to 24 the Boston Celtics. They play a tremendous defense and a tremendous offense game where they were leading by 12-point difference, and in that moment the game was over, where in the end of the third quarter the Cavaliers were leading 19 to 78, and in the first minutes of the fourth quarter the Cavaliers increased the lead to a more 10-point difference. They won against and in that moment the game was over, and the two teams put to play the bench player, and the Cavaliers won the last quarter 28 to 16, again by 12-point difference, and in the end they won by 24-point difference, 118 to 94, and they tied the series 1-1. So about the individual players, the best player was Donovan Mitchell with 29 points. Ivan Mobley and Caris LeVert scored each one 21 points. The only difference is that Evan Mobley made a double-double with 10 points, and Darius Garland with 14 points. And by the Celtics side, the best player was Jason Tatum with 25 points, Jaylen Brown with 19 points, and Peyton Pritchard with 13 points. But this game, to me, it was similar to what happened in the first round by the Celtics. Well, remember that they lost the game 2. Also, they played a very bad game against the Miami Heat. But after that, they gained the next 3 games in a row, and they qualified to the next round, to the semifinals. But to be honest, I think that the Boston Celtics are gonna to recover of this loss. I think that they're gonna to win this series in 5 games. I think that they will win the next 3 games and they will qualify to the next to the next round. And in the second game, the Thunder 110, Dallas Mavericks 119. This game was very close, but in the end the Mavericks dominated all the game, where in the first quarter they won it by 4-point difference, 36 to 32, and in the second quarter they won it again by 32 to 30, and they increased the lead to 8-point difference in the halftime, where the Dallas Mavericks were leading 60 to 62 by 6 point difference. Sorry, in this game it was different. So what happened in the first game, when in this game dominated the both defenses, but the Dallas Mavericks increased its basketball level and play better than the Thunder. In the even that the Mavericks dominate all the game, they play better in the second half, especially in the third quarter, where they create that big gap that was enough to win the game. You can see here that the Mavericks were always leading the game, but the game was very close, between 2 to 10 point difference. But the big difference was in the third quarter, where they increased the lead, and that was enough to win the game. And in the third quarter, the Mavericks won again the quarter by 4 point difference, 31 to 27, and they were leading in the end of the third quarter, 99 to 89 by 10 point difference. And in the fourth quarter, the Mavericks always had the lead of the game, and they had the game under control, and they lost that quarter 20 to 21. But in the end, the Mavericks won it 119 to 110, and they tied the series. By the Dallas Mavericks, the best player were Luka Doncic and PG Washington. Each one made a double-double. Luka Doncic with 29 points and 10 rebounds, and PG Washington with 29 points and 11 rebounds. And the second best scorer was Tim Hardaway Jr. with 17 points. And by the Thunder side, the best player was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with a double-double with 13 points and 12 rebounds, and Jalen Williams with 20 points. So I think this series will finish maybe in 6 or 7 games. I think this will be amazing. And now this series will travel to Dallas for the game 3 and 4. And I forgot to tell you that the series between the Celtics and Cavaliers will travel to Cleveland for the game 3 and 4. So what's next? Today we have another 2 games, the other semifinal games, where both games will play the game 3. When in the first game, the Indiana Pacers will play against will receive the New York Knicks and Indianapolis at 19 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that the Knicks had a lead of 2-0 in the series. I think that the Pacers are going to take advantage that they will play in home, and I think that the Pacers are going to win this game by 3 or 5 point difference, and they will win the first game of the series. And in the second game of the day, the Minnesota Timberwolves will receive the reigning champion, the Denver Nuggets, and Minnesota, and 30 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that the Timberwolves in this moment are the surprise, because they are leading the series 2-0, and the most impression of this is how great they are playing a very great basketball, especially in the defense side, and that they are leading 2-0 against the reigning champion team, and they won both games in row. So in the row. So this is amazing, and how great they play in the second game, where they humiliated the Denver Nuggets. About this game, I think that the Timberwolves have the advantage, but because the Denver Nuggets are the reigning champion team, and they had 3 games to prepare this game, I think that this will be a very close game, and I think that the Denver Nuggets are going to win this game, because they won't want to be eliminated very soon for this game. For this series. So I think that the Nuggets are going to win this game by 1 or 3 point difference, and I think that this game will be defined in the last second, if not in the last play of the game, and the Denver Nuggets are going to win its first game of the series. So in this video, I'll talk about what happened yesterday, where the Cavaliers and Mavericks won each their games, and they tied the series 1-1 each one, and now the both series will travel to the game 3 and 4. The first one to Cleveland, the second one to Dallas. And today we'll have 2 games. The game 3 between the Indiana Pacers and the Knicks, and the game 3 between the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. So this is all for today. See you next video. Gibran.